I'm Sarah Gerhardt from the My Post 5 Studios Artist Collective. Yeah, it's a mouthful. MP5SAC. I'm the president and founder. This is a piece from Lucas Heinrich here. It's actually his show from last month. We would typically have a new show up, a new solo show, and we had a new solo artist. Her name is Cora. Is Cora. But, well, we've got some problems. So, I guess we're looking for a Christmas miracle. Let me take this dang thing off. So, hold on one moment. How is cute and all, but okay, so so Milepost 5 Studios is an intentional artist community. A long time ago, it was started by some local politicians and other investors who decided that we needed a space for low-income artists so they could stay in the city. People were just being priced out, and the arts were starting to go away, and they were afraid that we would lose a lot of good artists, and I think they're right. And I think that's what's wrong with the city right now. We're a little heartsick. We've thrived on the arts here forever, and it means a lot to me. Art has saved my life on more than one occasion, and it's helped me work through a lot lately. I believe in the healing power of art. So the reason I started the Artist Collective here at Milepost 5 Studios is because we were having some issues with past management and ownership and the building and the arts and funding and a number of things. And I was afraid that if somebody didn't do something, the arts were going to die here. And I mean, I still have reason to believe that fear was justified. So recently, what we do at the Artist Collective, in case you're wondering, is we provide materials for artists who live in this building. We have workshops that we offer free to the neighborhood and donation only for the rest of the community, always free to kids. And we go to wellness fairs and we paint with some homeless folk. It's hard to be out there on the streets if you are low to no income and you don't have supplies, and to not be able to get out what's inside of you. It's definitely trying. I probably would be walking around with no head on my shoulders if it weren't for being able to get everything out and having the amenities to do so in the building. It makes things that we have to tolerate here, like the huge roach population that took us more than a year to get taken care of, the bad pipes, the asbestos, the lead in the pipes, or in the paint, or wherever it is, lead. The benefit was that we had a space to work. We had a space to showcase the artists that live here, and we had space to have events. It was really what kept us all here, and I get the feeling they just don't want us here. Okay, so here's why I'm here today. I had up an exhibit. It was in a memorial exhibit for a friend of ours who had passed. He was a former resident, and he was one of the founding members of the MP5SAC, and we loved Jimmy. Jimmy made what I call Franken-toys, scrap art, or found object art, upcycled pieces, whatever you want to call them. He made scrap art, and actually scrapped the store, donated as a whole bin of supplies to paint and do stuff at his memorial, because I thought that was the best way for some artists to mourn a fellow artist. Well, I had put up an exhibition, and I was told by management that I needed to take that exhibition down because CDP had a new edict, and that edict was, unless it hangs on a wall, you cannot display the art. Oh boy, did that really get me a little bit upset. So I pulled down all of my art, and art that I did with other people that was in the lobby gallery. It's called the Bravery Gallery. And I put up instead pictures that say, what is my art? Or what is art? And they have different images from different artists over the centuries that were considered a little weird or surreal or, you know, bizarre, outsider art, found object art, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I took all of the pieces that were made by residents here in Jimmy's honor, and I tacked them up to the wall. Because, you know what? It's hanging on the wall, it's displaying on the wall. It's not the problem that you said it was. I get the feeling that wasn't the real problem they had with the art. But I wouldn't know because they won't talk to me. So I tried to set up a meeting with management, and they pretty much flat out refused. And when they saw what I had done in there, they then sent me a letter saying that they were taking control of the front gallery. The artists no longer have the autonomy or the ability to use this. This was where we would showcase solo artists. One of the biggest problems with struggling artists is visibility, and so for me, it was very important that I was able to, you know, get people some access to that and have them experience what it's like to have their own show, and you know, make sure it was art that was from residents who lived in the building that was getting displayed up here, because we had problems with them putting whatever the hell they wanted here before with the old management company. Well, whether or not they're going to open this up to the residents and allow us to use it by reservation, I don't know. Are they going to let me have every first and last Thursday, and then by appointment at least 2, 3, 4 days a month, you know? I mean, I need the ability to showcase the artists in here. This was guaranteed to us by a person over at CDP who said that the artists would remain in control of the artistic spaces, the galleries, at the very least, and that is obviously not the case anymore. So, since they're kicking us out of here, I had to, and they, oh, by the way, wrote the letter on the 5th, supposedly, but didn't pin it to my door until the end of the day on the 6th. 6th? 7th? I can't remember. 6th or 7th. In any case, it was not a full 5 days, and even so, 5 days, what the hell? And then they did it right before, oh yes, it must have been the 6th. They did it on Wednesday, the day before First Thursday. So, instead of canceling Cora's show, I'm going to have that in a speakeasy gallery. Non-disclosed location. Just give me a call or send me a Facebook message or an Instagram message or a Twitter message. All that info will be in the GoFundMe, and you can come down and see it. Also, check out our What is Art exhibit until they make us take it down. There's info about that on Facebook. So I'm here today to ask you for help. This is the Christmas miracle we need. I want to raise enough funds to rent us a space to have first and last Thursday gallery shows, and a space to store our art storage, our art supplies. Hey, maybe even something that could double as a studio and a showcase place to rent. I know it's asking a lot, and I'm going to put this fundraiser at a high dollar amount, but listen, folks, the arts are dying in this city, and they're definitely dying in this building. And I'm not going to let that happen to the people that live here. I'm not going to let that happen to the artists here in this building and the building next door who have such obscene talent that needs to be seen. Please, you know, give what you can. I know it's the holidays. I know things are tight for a lot of people, but this is the last day. This will be the Dylan Carey Gallery. I'm sure they're going to change the name to whatever the hell they feel like. Here's a piece of Jimmy's, by the way, our friend that passed. Give what you can, folks. I'm going to write something up that'll probably be more eloquent than this, but here it is. Help save the arts at Milepost 5. The artists that still live here, we deserve it. Help me, help them, help our neighborhood, help our city. All we want to do is do art and be nice. You know? Help us do that. Merry Christmas.